screwed up this morning. Good on you. So you guys get to see my vertical view here, folks. Unfortunately, YouTube is acting really weird this morning. They are... Yeah, so it won't even turn. So they are back, folks. Channel's back on lockdown. I'm at -3 subscribers for the month. And YouTube heroes are doing good. And it's good that the YouTube heroes are, with their post dictions, are coming out and giving you the download. And don't know if anyone's watching this, but I don't even know if this is working. And you're probably not going to get this notification for some reason. No one's getting... Well, people are getting notifications, but it's not as much anymore. And if someone could say something in the comments so I know that this is working and you could hear me fine, I would really appreciate that. So we are down to -3 subscribers for the month on YouTube. But I'm reaching 2.2 million people in 28 days on Facebook after Facebook unlocked! Woo! Watching Mike, I gotta notice. Okay. All right. Dancing Shiva says, "Go, Mike." I'm Mike in the morning. Mowing grass, working. Oh, that's Warren K9 from California. Hey, how you doing? Brian in the house. Yeah, sorry guys. I just the comments are really small today. Like, they're super tiny because it won't allow me to rotate my phone. So it's not... YouTube is acting super weird. And I know when YouTube is up to something. I know when they're up to something. Is when you go to your analytics for the month and you have -3 subscribers. Yeah. Then 5 years later, it's like, hey, look what we said. Nobody saw it. Yeah. All these platforms are on the hook for murder. All of you are on the hook for murder. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's Buddy there from upstate New York. I think that's Debbie, says hello from the United Kingdom. And we got Brian Q Peep working. Yeah, guys. Good to see you, folks. I didn't wash my mug. Morning coffee here with Mike. Just getting things straightened out for the day. It's Friday. I think it's gonna be a long day today, so I'm just gonna kick back. And I have orders that didn't show up this week, so hopefully they show up. If they don't, they show up next week. And oh yeah, yeah. Just gonna clean this up here real quick, folks. Who else is here? Spiffy BB watching from Edmonton. Hope your morning is stellar, Mike. It is totally stellar. It's Happy Friday, folks. It is happy. I'm just washing this mug here. It is Happy Friday, my people. Sending some love to everyone. Sending some love to everyone. Oh. All right, coffee's ready to go, though. With morning coffee with Mike, no one cares. Yeah. Guys, go check out my last video I put up. Pregnant couple in a tent. Government's buying them a tent. The government's buying them a tent. In Australia. Go look it up. And this is what we've been warning about across the English-speaking world. This is happening, folks. This is not... But the problem is Joe Rogan, Russell Brand, all the real influencers, they tell you about this 7 years later. That's the problem with these people. And then we take you down a trip down memory lane of other videos we made with governments buying tents for their people. So, and we're not talking about homeless. We're talking about people that have an income. We're talking about people that have money and 2 incomes. Pregnant couple needs forced into a tent because the rents are absorbent and crazy. All right, guys, I'm getting my cream here. I think I'm just going to start streaming on Facebook, guys, because Facebook is fully unlocked. And right now, YouTube, I'm at -3 subscribers for the month. And that's kind of normal for YouTube. I just lose subscribers for about 3-4 years. And then for something happens in YouTube, and then I reopen again, and they lock me down for 3-4 years. I was sitting at 8,000 subscribers for 3-4 years, and then they unlocked me for a bit. Then I was at 14,000, then they unlocked me for a bit. It's been 12 years in coming. Woo! Okay, my coffee's good to go. Who's joining me for coffee this morning? Morning coffee with Mike. And who else is here? 9:23 tomorrow, the end of the world as we know it. Watching from Edmonton. Yeah, I got that. And Dave Mack says, yep. Oh, so, what's up with you guys, man? Where you guys at? Where you guys? 30 people watching. Where you guys at? 30 people with 30,000 subs. That's 0.02. Is that right? 0.02% of the viewership. Evolution's in the house. Café con leite. Anybody stock? Any update in stock strategies, Mike? You know what? I've been out of the loop for a little while now. I just been kind of, it's been a while, man. I've been out of the oil. I've been out of everything for a good while now. Do you know about 923 symbolism? Says Lux Report. No, I don't. A lot of people tell me that I'm throwing up symbols when I'm putting up my hands and doing this and doing that, and that's just the way I grew up. We like to talk, you know what I'm saying, with our hands and stuff. And I've been accused of being throwing up the signs. Why would anyone want to debunk or talk about or show a guy that's doing this and putting up these signs, and no one even gets to see his videos? You're wasting your time. Wasting your time. How's the weather? It's nice. It's gorgeous. It's sunny outside. I think it's going to reach a high of 25 today. I'm going to go sit out. After I'm done with you guys, I'm going to go sit up on the stairs. I got orders coming in, but they didn't show up this week. Like they're not shipping to my area for some reason. You know what I'm saying? Wazza, says Paul Patata. Paul Potato in the house. Is that potato or patata? Paul Patata in the house. What's up? There are good symbols and bad symptoms, just like else. However, mathematics is neutral. Well, I'm calling on for your guys' help, man. I need more people. I need to start people. People need to start calling in to Mike in the Night. We're getting more and more. We're getting more and more people dropping off the show. And it's nothing personal. It's not that they hate me or anything. Well, there was that thing with the other day. But still, it's not like people hate me. It's just people are scared to come on and talk about what's happening. People are genuinely scared. I hit up a few people. One in Australia, one in the UK, in Ireland, two in the States. And I'm like, hey, what's up, guys? Like, I haven't heard from you in almost a year. He's like, oh, yeah, Mike, I do watch Mike in the Night. I still watch you all the time. I don't comment. I don't anything. I just don't want to get in trouble. I'm like, wow. So people are actually in fear of getting in trouble for watching a show that no one tunes into. That doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a Rumble hero. I can understand if you tune into a Rumble hero and a big influencer that's telling you stuff 10 years down the road, like 10 years from before. So we got Simon Shaw in the house. What's up, buddy? Post your Facebook address and I'll join KCC. It's just Mike Martins. You will see Mike Martins and it has 121,000 followers. Facebook is going nuts. I'm reaching 1 to 2 million people per month on Facebook. I think I'm at 2.4 million in the last 28 days. I'm not saying this to brag. It's because before I used to reach 30 people in 28 days on Facebook. 40 people on Facebook a month. Doing what I'm doing, the same thing. Now, it's like, holy crap. Farmers Rule says Evolution Tech. Crosshatch is saying, hi, Mike. How you doing, Crosshatch? Good to see you. Yeah, it's a nice day. I'm going to maybe put a chair out front and drink my coffee and look like a wise guy and just kind of watch people. Yeah, I told you guys what happened yesterday, day before yesterday, on Wednesday. I walked across the street to my car, and there was this guy punching the window. 1, 2, 3, full punches, like in stance, closed fist, punched, punched, punched. Then I drove away. Then he chased my car down the street. And then, you know what the funny thing is? I got actually a follow-up on this for you guys. My wife and my kids went to Taekwondo. They saw the same guy with the same hoodie, with the same woman on the middle of the street, stopping cars and punching them and trying to get into them, trying to open the doors, my wife was saying. So, if you're afraid, then you need to grow a set, never fear anything. That's right. You never fear anything. Jeff is saying, oh, yeah, I have friends afraid of stuff. The internet. Yeah, I mean, just call into Mike in the Night. I even have a phone number if you're on the stateside. If you're in the States, I have a 305 number you can call. I have a 305 number you could call if you want to join the channel and just call in. You can call in private if you want, man. You can call in private caller if you want. Yeah, people are afraid. I don't know why. I don't know why anyone's afraid to call into a show that nobody even watches in the first place. We're just a family here. We want to hear from you. We want to know, where are you in New York? Where are you in Florida? Where are you in the UK? Where are you in Adelaide or Brisbane? Simon's, yeah, I think I do. My Little Scythe. Yeah, I think I do have My Little Scythe. I see it right here. Yeah, if you're coming by to see me, come pick it up. The shipping is just crazy. I can't afford the shipping anymore. The shipping is just crazy, crazy. So we just stopped. Yeah, we just stopped that whole thing with the government. We got 3 shipping hikes in the last 4 months here in Canada to pay for the carbon. The carbon with a neutral negative carbon country that's in negative carbon territory. Yeah. Mike is going full Donnie Brasco, says Ricky Tomatoes. You know, I saw that movie a few months back. I saw it a few months back with the wife. We had fun watching it, actually. It's a pretty good movie. No, I always dress like... I've been dressing like this my whole life. If people know me from high school, wherever, the nightclub scene back in Toronto, and I used to go to Richmond Hill. I used to go to Paparazzi nightclub in Richmond Hill. I used to go to Paparazzi. Does anyone know Paparazzi nightclub in Richmond Hill? Is anyone alive that knows that today? I used to go to Paparazzi. Yeah. Just gonna wipe the coffee off the table here, you know what I mean? Just cleaning the... Yeah, so somebody asked me, they go, hey, Mike, so what about that guy that punched your window? Did you call the police? For what? He's forming an opinion. That's forming an opinion. I will never pay a ticket for that. The Unknown says, what makes you fear things? My wife is working me to death. She's just evil carbon. Two scholars, I think, was in Vegas. Went on a GTA. Wait. 2 scholars? Yeah, I think was in Vegas. Went on a GTA spree, stealing cars, running over cyclists. Wow, that's forming an opinion, right? Yeah, I know that club. Went once, left, and never went back. You look like a mob boss, says King the Dots. Simon Shaw's look like guys. I don't know. I've go back to even old Mike and the Knights. I've always dressed as usually it's a white collar, sometimes more of a white collared shirt with a black coat. Sometimes I got a brown shirt with a beigey coat. It depends, how I want to dress or whatever. But it's fall now. It's not summer. It's fall. It's nice though. It's nice. It's not like crappy outside. It's a nice day. It's gonna be nice again. It gets nice until mid October, end of October. Then it starts to cool drastically down. Someone's saying here, when I was younger, where I grew up, my first or something else would have formed an opinion on that dude's head. Yeah, see, forming an opinion is strategic. If you have something to lose, they'll make sure that you get prosecuted. If you have nothing to lose, you go around punching cars. It's forming an opinion. Here, I'll show you guys where this took place here on this dreaded afternoon in Merritt. Oh, what a gorgeous day. Look at this weather we're having. Oh my goodness. Can I even turn the camera when it's on full like this? It doesn't even let me turn the camera. Oh, yes, it does. So I was parked over there in that spot, and on the bench there is where they have parties. And when I got to my car, the guy started punching my window 3 times, like really strong, closed fist. I don't even know how the camera didn't, how the glasses. Then I drove up this way, and he was chasing me about up to where the Legion is over there, and that's it. And that's what happened. And again, it's forming an opinion. I cleaned the store. I cleaned all the windows, guys. I got all the stuff. The windows were dirty, so I cleaned all the windows, ready to go. I'm gonna paint this maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna throw some paint up here and clean this up tomorrow. So when you guys come visit, it doesn't look really bad. And there's it, my town. There's one stoplight there, and there's another stoplight on the other side, or 2 stoplights. And that's that. Just wanted to kind of throw this up there. There's the Planet Fitness 3. Party house next door. That's the party house. So I still got some time with you guys here. Yeah, art by Dano, right here. Made me that Billy Idol picture. Artbydano.com, artbydano.net. Not your typical art. Oh, man. Oh. Went to jail twice for... I can't read that. Relax. 6 months each, then it got chucked. Mike's gonna put a hit on Murray Gilroy. Laughing. Evolution saying thumbs up, and then looking good. Party at the store. No. The party house is next door to me. There's a party house. This morning when I came in, because the building or the units are somewhat connected, and man, it smelled like, I don't know if there's smoke. I don't know what the smell. It's not marijuana. I don't know if it's crack or meth, but I had to air out the store this morning. I had to open the door early. I had to open all the doors because it comes from the unit and behind. There's a unit behind me too, and they're smoking. I don't know if it's hard drugs or what they're smoking, and sometimes the smell comes in here, and it's pretty strong. I think I even made a video about this before. Someone's saying I'm buffering. Mike, keep giving the good word. Things things are bright. Gotta wear shades. Got what? Got to go later, dudes and sexy women, says the unknown. See you later, buddy. I gotta. Okay. How does it go? I'm studying nuclear science. I love my classes. I got this crazy teacher that wears dark glasses. Things are going great, but they're only getting better. I'm doing all right and getting good grades. The future looks bright. I gotta wear shades. I gotta wear shades. So 1,000 silvers in the house. What's up, dog? What's up, my man? Forget about it. You know, I was thinking this morning, I hope if the feds are watching or tracking me or whatever, because they have nothing to do, I kind of hope they get me dressed like this. So when they take the file photos in black and white, there he is right there. That's our guy. They'll be like, oh, yeah, he definitely looks like someone you got to keep an eye on. All right, we got 50 people watching. Yeah, I remember that song, yeah. Man, I miss the country I grew up in, man. I miss the country. I really wholeheartedly miss the country I grew up in. Man, wow, I just reminisce on Canada in the 80s, how good it was. And then up until 93, and then after 93, everything really started to go downhill really fast. Because 93 is the year they closed immigration from Europeans. It's really hard to get into Canada after 93. That's when they opened up immigration to everywhere else but Europe, and that really the infrastructure is going to suffer. I went to the bank today and I looked at everybody there, and if something happened with the building and they had to fix the, like, if they couldn't call someone to come in and fix the building, good luck with that. Good luck finding a contractor to come in and fix anything. So if something breaks or they got to repair something or something goes down or whatever, there's nobody there that could fix anything. Nobody there to maintain and fix the infrastructure. It all has to be called in. There's nobody around. So I got someone knocking at my door. Oh, I open at 11. Yeah, buddy's checking the door here. Oh, before he goes, I know who it is. It's a good guy. He's a good guy. Hey, bud.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you guys weren't open yet.
Yeah, I open at 11.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
Did you need something, or is it just...
I was just going to go look at if you guys had N64 stuff. But,
no video games. We haven't done video games in years.
Oh, this is just... Oh, okay.
I've been trying to get that sign, like, layered over.
Yeah.
For 2 years now. Nobody...
okay.
Like,
okay.
so...
You got no, NES or anything like that either, eh?
Nothing,
okay.
bud. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry about
no
that.
worries, thanks a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to get that sign laid over. I got to lay over the sign where it says Sega, because we stopped selling video games years ago because people were breaking into homes and selling me their games here, and I didn't know. And different people, just random people would come in, sell me games, and I would pay them for it, and they would be happy, and they would leave. But the problem is, then the police came and accused me of running a ring of stealing games and stuff, so we just stopped doing it because the police told me I had to stop doing it because they were going to charge me for the theft. But the police still get paid because it's actually public, private citizens like myself that pays taxes, that pays the police, right? Yeah, free trade agreements started implementing around 93. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of things happened in 93. That's when Canada started to really go downhill, was 1993. Once they closed immigration from Europeans, that's it, man. It's over. The people that brought over, the sanitation that actually brought over, like, a higher standard of living. But no. But if you're European and you're white, you're bad. You're Catholic, that's even worse. That's how it is now. Because they don't need us anymore. The infrastructure is built. But the problem is they don't understand what happens when the infrastructure does not get maintained. That's the problem. They don't get that part. It turns into a third world. We're headed towards a third world right now. Got the red screen of death on my PSP 1000. Really? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yep, we all miss people being normal. Yep, I do too. I miss people being normal here. Free trade, yeah, we got that. But yeah, man, Yeah, man. Just gotta check the window once in a while, see who's here. You know, we gotta get a look at what's going on here. Yeah, there's a party over there on the bench almost every day, right? Let me see here. Who's commenting? The comments, the letters are really small today, folks, because it's doing a vertical. It's doing a vertical post for me. I don't know why it's doing this vertical instead of horizontal camera. I was a head buyer for used vinyl sets and CDs. No identification, no transaction. Yeah. Yeah, the world's going to... Guys, check out my last video I posted. It's called Pregnant Couple Forced... both employed. We're not talking homeless. Two fully employed. One's a social worker or a care worker or something. Two employed people are now having to live in a tent, and then she's having a baby. This is my last video I posted. Go on the channel. Kind of look around the channel a bit and see what's going on there. It's crazy what's happening. It is absolutely crazy what is happening. And, yeah. Yeah, it's a gorgeous day. I think I'm honestly going to put my chair outside. I'm going to go sit my buttocks outside and just check things out. You know what I'm saying? I found the paint, guys. I found some old paint from the store, the original colors. So I have it right there. So I got the original colors for the store, so I'm going to do a little bit of a touch-up tomorrow on Saturday. It's going to be really nice. So I'm going to touch up the stairs. I'm going to kind of repaint a little bit of it just to bring that color back. And hopefully, yeah, you know, hopefully I have a good Christmas this year. And if you're in the area and you want to pick up something for the family, come over and pick up maybe a board game or something to play over the holidays when Christmas hits. And, you know, if you Armistice Day, like Remembrance Day, we have Axis and Allies and all kinds of war games to play too. And then for Halloween, we got a ton of horror games to play. Trump 1 says, looking sharp, superstar. Thanks, Trump 1. James Farmer says, very few people can live in California. We will all be living in tents. Yep, we talked about the tent takeover in California. We have a whole video about that, talking about not just the tent cities. Forget the tent cities. Forget it. We were talking about educated people with 1-2 degrees, college degrees, and working full time and living in a tent in California. We were covering that 7 years ago already, right? But maybe Russell Brand, Joe Rogan, those guys might come forward and say something about this. Maybe in a couple of more years, after it's already happened, like 10 years after it's happened, they might come forward and say, hey, I'm saying something. They are not they're not done plucking things up yet. No, they're not. Hey, Rick and Mortis finally joined us. Where the hell were you, man? We've been waiting for you the whole show. Who else is here? A few people can live in California. Very few people can live. Yeah, it's getting to that point now. Yep. A lot of people ask me, why do you live where you live, Mike? It's because, 1, it's a small town. 2, I'm in the mountains. 3, I'm feet away from hunting. If I want to walk to go hunt, I can. I could walk to fish if I have to. I could there's lots around where I am at, and it's off of a major highway, but I mean, it's far enough from the bigger cities that nobody cares about us here, right? And even Ohio is getting expensive. Yep, it's going to be, I told you guys, Amerifornia, it's wagons east. Amerifornia is happening. I've been talking about Amerifornia for a long time now. If you guys want to hashtag Amerifornia there for me, Amerifornia is something I've been talking about for a long time now. It's America turning into into California. It's America turning into California, and that's basically what it is, right? So, okay, what do we got going on here? Chat's going nicely. Merritt is in the middle of nowhere. It is, but it's a crossroads between other bigger cities, right? No places will be no places will be out of reach, says Sebastian. And then someone says Merritt is in the middle of nowhere. It's very expensive here in Merritt too. When I left and I picked up my house when I left Vancouver, I made the video. I'm done with Vancouver. You can find it on my channel. And I just moved to this town. I just felt like I just didn't want to go into debt to buy a house. Really? A house? I work full time. Really? You know, and they're, you know, my dad paid off his house at, I think their interest rate, he's not alive now, but I could ask my mom. I think we were paying 14% interest on our house when we moved to Toronto. And my dad paid off the house in like 4 or 5 years, right? Yeah, middle of nowhere is desirable, to be honest. Yeah, that's where I'm at, in the middle of nowhere. I'm in a no-name town, currently population 2... What? Wait, no-name town. I'm in no-name town, county, population 200 large, and illegal aliens are pouring in. Oh, wow. Trump won. Why don't you call us on Mike in the Night? I'm calling for people to come on the show so we can get more first-time callers. Call on Mike in the Night. We're live on Rumble, Odyssey, Twitch, and D-Live every Saturday, 7 p.m. Pacific time, guys. Why don't you guys come on? Just tell us your story, man. That we're a family here. It's not like anyone's going to watch what we're talking about, right? So nobody watches this, so who cares? Just come out and talk and tell us what's going on, what is happening, where are you feeling it? You know, do you feel the uneasiness? Oh, it's almost 11 o'clock. All right, guys, I'll be here till 6 o'clock today. If you guys want to come and join me and hang out, I'll be here. Don't forget to check out my last video. Please watch my last video. It's actually really good. Pregnant couple, both working jobs, have to live in a tent because they can't afford the rent. Never mind a down payment. Rent. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. I will be here, and if you need me, and we'll talk later. Mike Martin's here. I have spoken.